If I had known that you would hurt my brother Chu Yu, frame him and show no remorse, I originally should not have brought you out of prison or saved your life.
You were the one who brought me back. You saved my life. You must believe me, eldest sister.
Eldest sister, quick! I can barely hold him down anymore. If he breaks free again, Chu Yu will be in danger. Starting today, I no longer have you as a brother. Get out. The farther you go, the better. This family doesn't want you anymore.
The film was translated and
You're awake.
narrated by M. Media.
Your fall injury is not serious. However, we discovered that you have a very serious mental illness, which is schizophrenia. Once subjected to intense external stimulation, it will be triggered.
Mental illness. This was in the previous life. When Chu Yu framed me for pushing him down, Chu Henyan didn't understand why. Hit me on the head. The day one entered the hospital, I was reborn. Doctor. Schizophrenia attack. What consequences will it have?
Once it is triggered, behavior becomes uncontrollable and may even harm relatives nearby, causing a tragedy. Irreparable.
The sorrow brought by revenge is also irreparable, right? Perhaps I should try to forgive them. Maybe they were just deceived by Chu Yu. Harming me was not their original intention. I'll give them one more chance then. Maybe this time it will be different. More than 20 years of living together day and night. There must be some genuine affection there, right? As long as I treat them sincerely, they will surely return some sincerity.
Be gentle. I am your elder brother Chu Ming's fiancé. If you do this, how can you face him?
That voice is. Wait.
3 days later is the King of Pop competition. I will use his song to become the new king of pop scene. I will give the woman he loves most the best life. I still feel unworthy of him.
My being with him was only for you, and his song is for you. You said, after you become the king of pop, you would promote my debut.
Lin Juwei. So you were with me, just putting on a show. You were calculating against me from the very beginning. It's okay. It's okay, Chu Ming. They are all outsiders. If Mommy finds out, she definitely won't let them go. Yes. That's right. I still have my eldest sister and second sister. I still have Mommy. As long as they haven't calculated against me, it's fine.
Me coming to your room won't be known by your family, right?
The matter between the two of us. Eldest sister, second sister, and Mommy, they already knew about it. Today second sister hitting Chu Ming and sending him to the hospital. That was just giving us an opportunity.
The film was
What I thought was a
translated
misunderstanding
and narrated by M. Media.
turned out to be a long premeditated conspiracy. Calculating against me. Everyone is calculating against me. My most beloved family are all calculating against me. You calculated against my creation. Calculated against my life. And I was actually still thinking of giving you all one chance. Lin Jue. I originally thought you were with Chuyu. Only because I was in prison. I was wrong. You being with me was just stole my creation. From beginning to end, you were just Chuyu's dog. Chu Hanyan. Chu Wanqing. Dying by your hands in the previous life. I actually truly believed it was just a misunderstanding. So, the closest family I thought I had, and you were all cut from the same cloth. You all deserve to die. None of you deserve forgiveness. Since you the closest people insist on stabbing my heart with a knife, then I will use this to smash your skulls. What you Chu Ming? I this lunatic will come to claim.
Ghost.
Ghost? Where is there a ghost?
There really is a ghost. A ghost. A ghost.
There really is a ghost.
You too. Not sleeping in the middle of the night. What are you screaming about here? Are you afraid others won't know about your little secrets?
Eldest sister, second sister, there's a ghost. A ghost is in the house.
There's a ghost. And a ghost of underwear. Hanyan's and my underwear has been missing for the past month. No, there really is a ghost.
Steal underwear. It must be a person. But this time it's a real ghost.
The film was translated and narrated by M Media.
Shut up. If you wake my mom up again, no one can help you.
Sister, there really is a ghost. I
waited for you all day at the hospital. Why didn't you come pick me up?
Chu Ming. You truly lack discipline. Just because I didn't go pick you up, you come to scare me like this? Who taught you that? Go outside to the courtyard and kneel.
But, my dear sister, it's raining outside.
Isn't the rain perfect? It should make you remember the lesson. Go. Take the vase. Hold it above your head, and kneel in the courtyard to reflect. When the water in the vase is full, only then can you come back.
Reflect. Reflection again? Last time I was punished. The bruises on my knees are still there.
Chu Ming, if I tell you to kneel, you kneel. How? Are you not listening to eldest sister anymore? Making you kneel is for better disciplining you.
Fine. Since you insist on making me kneel while holding the flower pot, then I will go and kneel.
Chu Ming, are you crazy?
I am certainly not crazy. I am more sober now than ever.
Chu Ming has been mentally confused these past few days. He hit me this morning. He is already delirious. Absolutely do not pay attention to him. He is capable of doing anything.
Chu Ming, you are the one who is delirious now. If you don't want to kneel, then hurry back and sleep. Wait until you wake up tomorrow morning, then go and kneel.
Sleep. With her. She just got off Juyu's bed. How can I sleep? Speak. When did you two get together? How long have you been betraying me? Did they know about this long ago?
Juyu was sick. I came to look after him. He is your younger brother. You were not at home. I could only look after him for you.
You are overthinking it. How could I possibly do something that would wrong you? Jue is going to be my future sister-in-law. Like this? If you don't believe me, then just kill me with one hammer.
Fine. You said this yourself. I will satisfy you.
Stop. Chu Ming, stop.
Jolie, the mother of Chu Ming. Mommy. Eldest sister. Second sister. Why are you all looking at me?
What happened? You took the feather. Wanting him dead? Your own biological sister? You wicked creature. Do you have any conscience left?
What? Kill my sister. How could I possibly do something to harm my sister? Eldest sister. I don't know what came over me just now. I completely don't remember what I did myself. I truly didn't mean to.
Don't know. Don't remember. Good. Juyu. Slap him across the face. Make him sober up about what he actually did.
Chu Ming, you forced me to do this. I had no choice but to strike. If you still have any conscience left, you should kneel down and apologize yourself.
Don't.
I knew it. You still care about me deep down. Those things I did were not what you truly intended. Chu must have deceived you.
Mommy, from childhood until now, I was the one who raised Chu Ming. For him to become like this now, I bear the responsibility. Therefore, hitting him, let me do it. Exactly. If Chu Yu slaps his face, it will be Chu Yu's hand that hurts. We would all feel distressed.
I was fooling myself. So in your eyes, my Chu Ming is worth one of his fingers. Cannot compare to.
Enough of you. Chu Yu is the king of pop. His hands are meant for holding trophies. Your face, how can it compare to his hands? Also, when did you develop this kind of competitive and envious habit? You truly disappoint me greatly.
Disappointment. The one who should be saying those two words should be me, shouldn't it? I must have been blind to treat you all as my closest family.
You're still stuffing your mouth. Hitting you is to make you remember the lesson. Do you think we want to hit you? If it weren't for the fact that your surname is Chu, do you think we would care if you rotted in the mud or stink on the street?
Chu Wanqing. It was you whose hand shattered that ridiculous fantasy I had about you. From now on, the only relationship between you and me is that we both share the surname Chu. Nothing more.
Chu Ming, today was meant to teach you a lesson. In the future, if you dare to commit such a heinous act again, I will break your legs. Get out.
Fine. I'll get out. Chu Ming was driven away by you all. Next, the one you will have to face is me, this lunatic.
Hello, Mr. Xu Ming, the King of Pop Row contest. Your registration application has been approved. Please attend on time.
Chu Ming also participated in the King of Pop, but he went. I couldn't stay after stealing his song.
I have finished packing all my things. I'll leave now.
Help! Murder! Big brother. About your sister's underwear. I couldn't stop myself. I didn't tell anyone. I just kindly came over to advise you. Why are you trying to kill me?
In the previous life I had suspicion I couldn't shake off. But what about now? What else do you have that can be used as evidence to frame me if I say I didn't do it? That he cut himself. Would you believe me?
We all saw it with our own eyes. You're still trying to deny it. Then I'll call the police, have this little wretch arrested. Injury involving underwear. You still have the nerve to have self-respect? Do you have any dignity left? The security guard will be here soon. Just wait to rot in jail. Chu Ming, the one who stole the underwear is actually you. How did you become so disgusting? Chu Ming? He's just a pervert. Today it's stealing underwear. Tomorrow he will do even more appalling
The
things.
film was
Chu Ming, you deserve to die.
and narrated by M Media.
Did you personally see me hurt him? Did you personally see me steal the underwear? Just based on his single word, you all conclude that I did it. If you are determined to condemn someone, you can always trump up a charge. Is it true that even my existence, my breathing, can be used by you as grounds for accusation?
If not you, then who else could it be? Could it be that this matter of the underwear was done by Chu Yu himself?
Then why couldn't it be him?
Enough, Chu Ming. If Chu Yu really did it, why would he bring up the matter of the underwear and reveal this incident? Also, who would be stupid enough to use a knife on himself?
Big brother, you cut me. I don't blame you. But this matter of stealing underwear cannot be excused. Just admit it. As long as you swear to repent. Mommy, and eldest sister and second sister, even the security guard, will treat you leniently.
It's all because of you. Sowing discord. You are the mastermind behind all this.
Don't kill me, I was wrong. Mommy, sister, save me.
Let him go! Let him go. Do you have any humanity left? He's already like this, and you still want to hit him?
Humanity. When you punished me again and again, forcing me to kneel in the rain, where was your humanity then? When your slaps repeatedly struck my face, where was your humanity then? How is it that the word humanity is only used to restrain me?
This is outrageous. Outrageous. If I don't teach him a lesson today, the order of this family will be overturned. You wretch.
Going to beat me to death again? Too bad. I am no longer the Chu Ming who was at your mercy. Mommy, do you know? If you strike down with this stick, what you break is that tiny bit of affection that remained. But then again, that tiny bit of ours, insignificant affection, to you, it is dispensable. In that case, let it break. Then let it break completely.
Lunatic. You're a lunatic.
I'm not hiding anything, I'm just a lunatic. What's wrong?
Chu Ming must be here. We received a report. Someone is suspected of intentional injury. Which one is Chu Ming? Please come back with us for investigation.
It's him. That's him, the one who injured people with a knife. He is still that. Perverted lunatic obsessed with underwear. Since he can do this kind of thing, maybe one day, he will commit something even more outrageous. Quickly arrest him. Chu Ming, you have truly disappointed us too much. Even if you are my younger brother, I will not shield you. Please deal with him according to the law.
Stealing underwear and injuring others. It seems he has antisocial personality disorder. He is indeed a safety hazard. Please come with us.
You cannot arrest me. I am a psychiatric patient. A vulnerable group member. Protected by law.
Mentally ill. No wonder when he tried to kill me just now, there wasn't a trace of hesitation. But you allowed me to be injured, didn't you? Who told me to be just a worthless adopted son? But you cannot hurt again, mommy and sister. Please take him away.
Since he is a psychiatric patient, you should contact a psychiatric hospital.
What psychiatric patient? That is all his conspiracy. He just wants to use this point to escape the sanctions of the law. No way. They hurt my favorite. God sent you. He wants to escape punishment. I will have a doctor come over shortly to state clearly that he is not mentally ill. We must send him to jail. Hello? Jiangsheng Psychiatric Hospital number phone.
The film was
Chu Ming,
translated and narrated
you are walking
by
down
a
a
media.
deserted alleyway. And you encounter two beautiful women wearing stockings who have fallen. What do you want to do to them?
I want to take their stockings off.
This? Stealing stockings at home is already not enough to satisfy his vulgar fetish. Now he's even starting to dream about stripping other people's stockings off.
Chu Ming, you truly make us, the Chu family, lose all face because of you.
This kind of thought of his belongs to the scope of a normal person's thinking. Now it seems he doesn't look like a psychiatric patient.
The doctor has already proven it. He often speaks wildly and acts crazy. Hurry up and arrest him.
No. Having the thinking of a normal person does not mean there is no mental illness. After you strip off the stockings, what do you want to do with them?
I want.
Simply unbearable to look at. Our Chu family, how could it produce such a despicable person?
No. This is a normal physical reaction for a man. After you strip them off, what are you going to do to them?
I want to take the rubber band inside the stockings and pull it out. To make a slingshot and shoot your family register.
This is a typical case of schizophrenia, accompanied by destructive laughter. The symptoms are already very obvious. He is simply mentally ill.
Since he has already been diagnosed as mentally ill, shouldn't we take him to a mental hospital for closed treatment?
If among you, someone is willing to provide external guardianship for Chu Ming, he doesn't have to go to the mental hospital.
What? What mental hospital? I'm not going to that kind of place. Mommy, eldest sister, I can control myself well.
Chu Ming, can you stop being so selfish? If you could control yourself, would sister's underwear still be missing? I will bleed. It doesn't matter if your hands are stained with my blood. But what if one day, your hands are stained with the blood of mommy and sister? Who could you face then?
Blood. To be honest. Who stole the underwear?
See that? He's gone crazy again. He's having an episode again. Quickly grab him. Otherwise, he will kill someone.
It seems necessary to forcibly confine him in the mental hospital.
Let go of me. You all insist that it was someone from our side. The dagger is right there. Take it and have it tested. See if my fingerprints are on it. And you. You all say I'm a pervert. Fine. I'll show you all. Who has your underwear?
Chu Ming, you!
This is the pair of stockings I just bought. To you. You.
Chu you. I didn't expect that secretly you are quite sexy.
I didn't put this on myself.
Don't rush. There's more.
Mommy! Eldest sister. This must be Chu Ming taking advantage of me sleeping, to frame me, and putting it on me.
According to the facts, they are all worn by you. You are slandering Xu Ming.
I admit it. The underwear. Dividing you and myself. It was all me who framed him. But I had no choice. I know he is mentally ill. I was afraid he would lose control and hurt you all, so I could only use this kind of method to harm myself. To make him stay away from you.
You. Why didn't you say so earlier? I knew it. There must be a reason for you doing this. Chu you are too foolish. For the sake of this family, you actually sacrificed yourself to this extent. Regarding this matter, we will not hold you responsible. After all, you are the one who truly contributed the most to this family. Security officer, we will not hold him responsible.
The person who was framed is Chu Ming, right? As long as he agrees to a settlement, we can stop pursuing the matter.
Big brother. If I really go to prison, how sad mommy and sister would be. Do you really have the heart to watch them cry for me?
Chu Ming. Chu Yu was momentarily confused. When he did this, he was afraid your father's illness would cause harm to us. That's why he acted. If we talk about faults, the fact that you have a mental illness, yet didn't tell us, aren't you also at fault? We can all forgive you. Why can't you forgive him?
Forgive. Fine. Chiyu has worried so much. For this family. What right do I have not to forgive him?
Since you have reached a settlement, then this matter ends here.
Dr. Chang, the security officer has left. Quickly send Xu Ming to the psychiatric hospital. None of us is willing to be his outpatient guardian. Right? Look at him. Sometimes crazy, sometimes fine. If one day he walks down the street and grabs someone, won't our whole family suffer the consequences too? If we don't steal our hearts and send him to the psychiatric hospital, he will harm others and himself in the future.
You don't have the heart to let Chiyu go to prison, yet you have the heart to send me to a psychiatric hospital. Is this what you call treating everyone equally?
Xu Ming, once your madness is cured, your sister will immediately bring you home. We are still the closest family members.
Family? That also depends on the type, doesn't it? One type is called Xu Ming, and the other type is called Chuyu.
All right. Since that is the case, early tomorrow morning, our institution will send someone to pick him up.
Tomorrow is the King of Pop Road contest. Chu Ming, you've been locked in a psychiatric hospital. Let's see how you can compete now. Those hit songs you created are destined to pave the way for my King of Pop Road.
Xu Ming, you just focus on your treatment. Once you are well, I will definitely come pick you up immediately.
No need. I will never come back again.
The film was translated and narrated by M Media.
We finally managed to send this plague god away. These past 2 days have made me completely neurotic. I need a good sleep. Chu Yu's concert is about to start. It's all that Chu's fault. Big sister, let's hurry over there. Mommy is feeling a bit dizzy. I'll help her go rest first. You go there first. I'll come find you later. Okay. No matter what the outcome is, tonight, only one person can stand at the peak. Let us wait and see.
Not bad. Impressive.
Impressive.
Miss Chu, we are here to pick up Mr. Chu Ming for hospitalization and treatment. Please let him come out.
Half an hour ago. Didn't you already pick him up? Chu Yu.
Chu Yu.
Chu Yu.
Chu Yu.
Chu Yu.
Picked up. But half an hour ago, our transfer vehicle just left the hospital.
What? If the one who picked him up wasn't you? Then who is that person?
Chu Yu. Your perfect scheme has been ruined. My path to the king of pop. You won't leave.
Chu Ming? I must stop you. I definitely can stop you.
Good.
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 Good. Is the absent person Chu Ming? He won't be able to make it. Chu Yu is destined to be today's king of pop. Definitely. Chu Ming is just a spineless coward. He must have gotten scared and run away. Luckily, I was clever enough to give up on him early and chose Chu Yu to be my boyfriend. Only then did I get the chance to accompany Chu Yu to strive for the King of Pop Championship and the opportunity for it to be won. Truly wise.
Chu Ming does indeed have a bit of singing talent. But he is, after all, not a professional singer. Compared to me, there is still a huge gap. His absence, I can understand. After all, no one wants, on such a grand stage, to lose all face.
Thank you for Chu Yu's wonderful performance. Next, let us welcome the final singer of this year's The King of Pop Road Contest. The final singer, Chu Ming. As far as I know, Chu Ming, he can't make it. According to the rules, he has already been eliminated.
Eliminated? Trash like Chu Yu should be the one eliminated.
That right. According to the rules, if Chu Ming cannot take the stage on time, then it is considered a forfeiture. Based on the current overall scores, the championship will belong to Chu Yu.
Although I really wanted to compete fairly with Chu Ming. But since he is gone, this great honor of being the King of Pop truly makes me feel undeserving. But rules are rules. I can only reluctantly accept it. I asked the two King of Pop to present the award to me.
Where is Chu Ming? Is Chu Ming here yet? Big sister, what are you talking about? How could Chu Ming possibly be here? We saw him this morning, already on his way to the mental hospital. That's not true. We were all fooled by him. It seems our contestant Chu Yu is a bit too eager. After our persistent anticipation, our contestant Chu Ming, though withdrawn, has arrived. Let us use applause and cheers to welcome Chu Ming.
Chu Ming.
Chu Ming.
Impossible. Chu Ming cannot possibly be here.
Chu Ming is not here. Then who am I?
Impossible. You clearly already went to the mental hospital.
The mental hospital? They wouldn't take me. My apologies. I didn't tell you in advance this time. Next time, definitely.
But just now, the organizing committee has already decided to give the King of Pop trophy to Chu Yu.
Give it to him. Only originality qualifies one to win the championship. Chu Yu, do you dare admit that your song was taken by you from me?
Chu Ming, stop talking nonsense. The hit song I created myself. Why should you devalue it? Speaking requires evidence.
It doesn't matter. You like it. It's a gift to you. After all, the best song I have ever created will always be the next one.
According to the rules, before the final results are announced, every contestant has the right to compete fairly. Chu Ming, please begin your performance. Realization. Chu Ming, you are just an incompetent lunatic. Have you truly realized it? Did you really see clearly? Chu Ming, are you making insinuations? When did I ever become as helpless as a child? Leaving you was what I did. The most correct choice.
The melody flows. The lyrics are like a monologue, yet they penetrate the heart. This unique style, I am seeing for the first time. Not bad.
Contentment. If you truly knew contentment, you shouldn't appear before me.
The film was translated and narrated by M Media.
Chu Ming, this lunatic, wants to cut off Chu Yu's path to becoming a king of pop. He wishes. Today, even if that, we must take him and send him to the mental hospital. Myself. I see very clearly. Only Chu Yu's love is the extravagant happiness I desire. Yours, I simply don't care about. The verse section murmurs like monologue. The chorus suddenly bursts forth, singing out a kind of soul-deep pain. It is too infectious.
King of Pop.
King of pop.
King of Pop.
It's so good. I'm about to cry listening to it.
Golden melody. Absolutely a golden melody. If Chu Ming isn't the king of pop, I absolutely won't agree.
King of pop.
King of Pop.
The audience's heartfelt voice is the result of the competition. Chu Ming, this result, are you satisfied?
Those sitting down here are all mine. Family. I also want to ask them. This result. Are you satisfied?
Chu Ming, I don't know where you stole such a golden melody, but even if you win the King of Pop trophy, it's also an insult to the words. King of Pop. You beat Chu Yu, so what? You also completely destroyed The last bit of affection between our family members?
Insult. Why is it an insult too? The words King of Pop. When Chu Ming wins?
Because Chu Ming is a person who has attacks everywhere? A mental illness. What? You said he's about to be promoted. Chu Ming, the king of pop of the music scene, is a mental patient? That right. My mental doctor is here. Just wants to clarify. You are all deceived by their seemingly sober facade and got rid of it.
You've really worked hard. Such a long distance. Running over here, just for the sake of righteous extermination of relatives. Really is well-intentioned.
I am Chu Ming's attending physician. Chu Ming indeed suffers from mild dissociative identity disorder.
The competition clearly stipulates that contestants must not have mental illnesses. Based on this alone, Chu Ming is not qualified to participate.
What a pity. No one can ignore Chu Ming. I'm very sorry, but I can only announce that you are not qualified to participate because he has no external guardian. So Chu Ming must be hospitalized. Sorry everyone. I have to take Chu Ming away.
Chu Ming, I know, you can't bear to part with the glory of the King of Pop. Like this, after you recover, let's compete again, as long as you can beat me on stage. I will offer the trophy, with both hands, to make up for your regret.
Chu Ming, look at. When will you be like Chu Yu? Open-minded, generous.
Chu Wanqing. Sorry. I've disappointed you again. Such magnanimity. Sensible. Magnanimous. My life. I can't learn that either.
Quickly take him away. What if he goes mad? Who will be responsible? Every second he stays on stage is irresponsible towards the audience and their safety. Take him away. Hurry up and take him away. I don't want to see him again for even a second.
Chu Ming, I will confirm one last time. If anyone present, if there is someone, is willing to sign the outpatient guardianship responsibility, you don't have to come with me. Otherwise, I will proceed with mandatory enforcement.
Just merely needing one name can prove that Chu Ming, I am also worthy of being a normal person. But my family are still stingy with those few drops of ink. Eldest sister, in your heart, am I not even worth those few drops of ink?
Chu Ming, I apologize.
Now that things have come to this, I am still foolishly daydreaming. Truly ridiculous. The mental hospital. I will go. At least the mad people there won't pretend to be my people and stab me in the back.
Since that is the case, let's go. Our vehicle is just outside.
Wait. Chu Ming's outpatient guardian.
Yi Jinghong, president of Yi Entertainment.
I, Yu Jinghong, will serve as it.
The CEO of Yi Entertainment, Yi Jinghong, one of the sponsors of this competition, for her to vouch for Chu Ming. Now this is great.
CEO Yi. Chu Ming is a member of my Chu family, an outsider like you, to be his outpatient guardian. By what right?
Chu family member. Those 3 words are too burning. I wouldn't dare touch them. I don't care who she is. As long as she is willing to vouch for me, I am willing to go with her.
Absolutely not. If you go with her, everyone will be gossiping about our backbone, saying that the Chu family is so large, yet cannot tolerate you.
Isn't that true? If you could tolerate me, would I still be here, trying at all costs to send me into the mental hospital?
Chu Ming, why can't you just understand our painstaking efforts? We hope that you recover soon.
Painstaking efforts. But what I see is you stabbing my heart. I originally thought they were bad. And you still have a trace of goodness. I was wrong. They are purely bad. And you is hypocritical. Compassion.
I'm your older sister. How dare you talk about me like that?
The film was translated and narrated
Good.
by M Media.
Well struck. This slap of yours has completely severed the bond between you and me, and between me and all of you. The last bit of affection. From now on, I Chu Ming and you, all ties are broken. Even if I die of illness outside, I won't need any of your tears. CEO Yi. Let's go.
Welcome to Yi Entertainment.
Unfilial child, if you dare to walk out today, don't call me mommy anymore. I have Chu Yu. This one son, and that is enough.
Don't worry. Once I walk out of this door today, in the future, even my grave will not face your Chu family. Auntie.
I understand. Thank you. That's wonderful. The hospital called, saying that your schizophrenia has been completely cured. Starting tomorrow, you won't need to go to the hospital anymore.
The words thank you are too insufficient. But I still have to say it. Thank you.
If you truly want to thank me, then come to the radio station under my company, Shein Radio, and be a host for the small station.
Program host.
As for me, I have looked at your profile. Previously you worked as a radio planner. Your original radio programs were smash hits every single time. However, suffering from the lack of opportunity to show your face, you chose the path of singing. But I won't let you wait. I appreciate your talent. That's why while you were in the mental hospital, before they took you away, I bailed you out. I hope that you can come and help me. Help me revive my company's only remaining radio program, Shein Radio, and bring it back to life.
But I have been away from radio for a long time. Are you so confident in me?
Of course, your talent won't fade away with time. Moreover, the person you are facing is Chu Wanking.
Chu Wanqing.
After the King of Heaven competition, Chu Yu took the King of Pop trophy and gained countless top-tier resources. Chu Wanking relied on his resources to rise to power, and in 3 months, she secured the position at Jiangqing Voice Radio as the queen of the station. She is currently one of the most popular hosts in Daxia.
Chu Yu stole my King of Pop trophy. Chu Wanqing drained the resources that rightfully belonged to me and became a top star. They are all climbing up by stepping on my bones. But I was by him stigmatized as mentally ill, having nothing. This world is unfair.
Fairness must be fought for by oneself. Voice of Jiangqing spent a large sum of money for publicity and momentum. Chu Wanking's popularity tomorrow night will reach its peak. If I cannot defeat the voice of Jiangqing, Chu Wanking successfully advances to Radio Queen. Then my Shein Radio will never again have a chance to turn things around.
If it were someone else, I wouldn't be interested. But if it is Chu Wanqing, I'm determined to pull her down from the altar. CEO Yi, please instruct them. Shein Radio host Chu Ming tomorrow night. Platform debut.
This is the script for the tragic role this time. I've already read it. The setting for the male lead inside is very similar to you. Moreover, Director Bai has already met you. I think you should have a 90% chance of securing this opportunity.
Blinded for his beloved. A generation's king of pop leaves the stage. Returns to the stage through a twist of fate. Lighting up life with his voice. Not bad. I even feel if I were the male lead, I wouldn't be acting, but being myself. However, a part of the male lead's life here, there is a part That is not quite like mine.
Which part?
The male lead in the play, although betrayed by others, still has a sister who protects him. But I do not.
Regardless of the outcome, just try your best. Let's go.
Chu Ming,
Chu Yu.
the time for Bai Jing and is still an hour away. Eldest sister, second sister, Zhu Wei. It seems we've arrived this time.
How unlucky. My good mood for the day is ruined. If I'd known I'd run into him, we would have left later.
Keep your voice down. That's a bit low class.
You psycho. We broke up so long ago, yet you shamelessly appear before me. You're the one who is low class. How unlucky.
The world really is small. It really depends on what kind of circle you stay in. That determines the kind of people you meet. Chu Ming, you really should move towards a bigger circle and explore. Staying in this small circle, bad company corrupts good character.
If I remember correctly, that's CEO Yi, right? You're being so sarcastic and aggressive here, belittling us as being inferior to Chu Ming. Do you really think I can't tell?
If you insist on interpreting it that way, nobody is stopping you.
Chu Ming, look at the kind of people you've been associating with since you left the Chu family. You'll go bad if you stay with her.
Go bad. In your eyes, haven't I already become a complete scumbag rotten to the core? Is there still room for me to go bad?
Chu Ming, you won't even listen to a single word of my advice. Is that it?
Advice? If advice worked, why would there be regret? CEO Yi. Let's go.
Wait a moment. Why are you holding my script?
Your script? If spring has pity for the flowers, since when was it your copy?
I forgot to tell you. Chu Yu is a king of pop. Constantly receiving film offers. Director Bai has already scheduled him to be his male lead.
Male lead.
Luckily, I had foresight. I dumped too early and chose Chu Yu to be my boyfriend. Chu Yu said that once he becomes the male lead, he will secure a role for me. The female lead might be difficult, but the role of the second female lead is definitely achievable. It won't be long before I become the main female lead.
You should go over there. There's a mirror in the restroom. Go take a good look at yourself. Main female lead. Are you worthy?
I looked in the mirror. But when I looked in the mirror, I thought about the 3 years I spent with you. You completely wasted 1095 days and nights of my youth. Chu Ming, even if he broke up with Ji Wei, and there's no love left, at least maintain some dignity. He genuinely cared for you. How can you speak so harshly?
It's just harsh words. Which is better than ugly actions. Fine. Like cheating. What do you all say?
The film was translated
Chu Ming,
and narrated
you really are
by
petty and
MV.
narrow-minded. If you were even half as broad-minded as me, you wouldn't have ended up abandoned by everyone, would you?
Sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt. But I must correct one thing. It's not that Chu Ming was abandoned by everyone. It's that he doesn't want you anymore. Please, know your place.
Chu Ming, look, an outsider, talking about your sister like that, and you just watch helplessly?
When I was taken away by the mental hospital, forcibly taken away. You all, my relatives, didn't you also just watch helplessly?
Okay. Correct position. We know our place. I also ask you to know your place. Give me back my script. My work does not allow you to touch it.
How did Director Bai promise you the role of male lead? Or did you all secretly sign an agreement? The male lead must be you. Or are you saying it's just your wishful thinking?
Given Chu Yu's current fame, is there anyone more suitable than him to be the male lead? As far as I know, there isn't. Director Bai said, those who came to audition for the male lead are either 18th tier artists, or they are amateurs, whether it's appearance or fame, or talent. There isn't a single one who can surpass Chu Yu.
But I remember. Someone else auditioned. Specifically the Shein radio host from last night. The popular host.
I know the person you were talking about. Is his name also Chu Ming? This person is indeed talented in radio hosting. Is talented. But this is acting, which requires showing your face and requires acting skills. How can this be the same as radio hosting? Exactly. Since that Chu Ming is so talented, why would he be a RDIO host who doesn't show his face? There is only one reason then, and that is his face. It's too ugly to be on camera.
That's right. If a monster like that came to audition, even if Director Bai has the best temper, he wouldn't be able to help himself, but kick him out, right?
Maybe this Chu Ming is definitely very ugly. I hope you, when you meet him, won't be scared by him.
Do you all know that the Chu Ming right in front of you is?
What about this Chu Ming standing right in front of us? You aren't trying to say that popular radio host. Is this Chu Ming here, are you?
I also wish I were him. Because of him you are very unhappy. This is what I love to see the most. But unfortunately, the only thing I have in common with him is that we only share the same name.
Then you have to blame your parents for giving you such a common name. Out of 10 people on the street, at least 7 share the same name.
It is quite ordinary. But if you all were to meet that host Chu Ming, you must tell me. I want to meet him too, to see him, what he is really like.
Chu Yu, don't waste your breath on him. Let's go over there. Director Bai has already arrived. We mustn't keep him waiting.
Right. Let's hurry up and go in. Director Bai has a bad temper. What if, when the time comes, you don't get an audience? Plus you're late. He might really use his pointed leather shoes to kick you out.
You know Director Bai? And you're still holding Director Bai's original script. Tell me, what are you to here for? You guys are here for the audition too?
What? You're also here to audition for this role?
So what? If you can come, why can't I? Although I'm not particularly outstanding, I'm certainly not worse than this Chu am I.
Of course. Anyone who can compete with me on the same stage for the title of king must be very outstanding. However, outstanding people are also divided into levels. People who are equally outstanding in the eyes of others might be different tragedies, you see.
For example?
If Chu Yu comes to audition, you should come and audition too. Then maybe Director Bai will choose the two of you. But Chu Yu is definitely more suitable for the male lead. As for you, and you'll either be an inconspicuous extra, or you can only be a supporting actor for Chu Yu. Alright, in this drama, there are many scenes involving humiliation. If Chu Yu
The
accidentally
film was
hits too hard
translated and
hurts
narrated
you,
by M. Media.
don't get angry, okay?
What are you talking about? I would never hurt anyone. As for getting angry, I already rely on small roles to make a living. Why would I get angry?
Chu Ming, come home with us. Apologize to mommy. We will all forgive you. If you like acting. After Chu Yu gets this role, we'll try to get you a part too. At least a male supporting role. We won't let you be too marginalized.
Although there have been conflicts between us. But after all, we are family. If I become famous, I definitely won't fail to help you out.
Forgive. Help me out. In that case, I really should thank you.
That won't be necessary. We did all this for you. Not to hear you say thank you. We just hope that you don't aim too high, can follow behind Chu Yu, taking steady steps. And one day, you will be like Chu Yu, famous far and wide.
Following behind Chu Yu, taking steady steps, becoming famous far and wide. You guys take my place. Have planned everything so thoroughly for me.
This is only proper. How about this? You come up with me again, and I will try my best to secure you. Visible role. How about it?
That won't be necessary. Personally, I prefer the path of that host Chu Ming. Achieving fame quietly, without showing my face.
Useless mud that cannot be plastered onto a wall. Since that is the case, there is no need for us to help you anymore. We shouldn't have helped him long ago. I already spoke of the story of the farmer and the snake. We already experienced it through him long ago. If we help him again, we will only be bitten deeper by him.
In the past, I didn't understand why Chu Ming insisted on cutting ties with you all. Having met you all today, I finally understand. Living together with people like you is truly so suffocating that it is hard to breathe.
Let them talk. I'm useless mud. Just don't try to plaster me onto the wall. I am a poisonous snake. And you must never become that farmer who pretends to be kind.
He's hopeless. This person is completely beyond saving. His sickness has spread to his heart. He is completely insane. Let's go. Staying with someone like this, we will also catch the disease.
When God closes a door for you, He will surely open another window for you. But your window, which is us, you closed yourself. Goodbye, my dear elder brother. Then you can struggle well in the mud pit at the bottom. Let's go, eldest sister.
Goodbye. We will meet again soon.
Regarding the decision on the casting for this role, Director Bai must have already told you, right?
Director Bai called me last night. He told me not to make a fuss. He will announce the result here tonight.
Chu Ming. What a small world. We meet again.
Yes. Director Bai gave me a small role and asked me to come along to gain some experience.
So it was just an insignificant small role. I'm afraid that asking you to come and gain experience was merely polite talk. Director Bai's real intention was to have you serve tea and water and run errands. A small role, yet he truly thinks of himself as a big star. Dressed so formally. I bet these clothes are rented. When the press conference is over, you'll probably have to return them.
Not necessarily rented. But I just gave up a few months' worth of meal money, that's all.
Chu Ming, look at you now. This press conference today, you are the protagonist, and you spent several months' worth of meal money to buy a beautiful outfit. Just for a bit. Dignity that no one else cares about. When did you become so vain, unrealistic, and unable to recognize yourself?
Chu Ming, I merely came to attend a press conference. I wore a piece of slightly more expensive clothing, that's all. What's wrong? I haven't affected any of you, have I? What about you all? You immediately turned hostile towards his upon arrival. Is it really
The
that
film
he
was
doesn't recognize herself?
translated and
Or is it that
narrated
you all
by
don't
ME?
recognize yourselves?
If he truly recognized herself, he wouldn't be sitting here. Look at this. Is this seat one he should be occupying?
The seats here don't have names written on them. Why can't I sit here?
Chu Ming, this is your lack of understanding. In any setting, there is always a distinction between main and secondary roles. These seats in the first row do not have names written on them, but anyone who understands the rules knows. These belong to the main cast.
Someone doing odd jobs like you. The last row won't even have a seat for you. Your place is only suitable for standing by the entrance. Standing. Since things have been explained as clearly, are you still going to pretend to be foolish? We are advising you kindly now. Stand up. Wait a moment, Director Bai will arrive. Seeing you sitting here will make him angry. If he finds someone to drag you out later, you won't even be able to enter this door again.
Wait until Director Bai arrives. And then drag me out, it won't be too late. What right do you have to give me orders?
Right. Once we have entered this venue, everyone's status is the same. No one should think that they are superior to others. If you can't stand it, you can choose to leave.
Hopeless. Chu Ming, you truly are beyond saving. I regret that I even thought about helping you. I won't do it again.
It's best if you don't. Your kindness, your help, is based on repeatedly belittling me as being worthless. This kind of kindness, this kind of help, I do not need.
Forget it, Chu Ming. Don't get angry at irrelevant people. Director Bai, he's here.
Bai Jing, the director of Idol Dramas.
To all media friends and investor representatives, thank you for waiting. Today's press conference was originally supposed to follow the procedure of first announcing the choice for the female lead. However, due to certain reasons, the female lead was unable to attend. Therefore today, we will only announce the choice for the male lead. Everyone, why don't you take a guess? Who will today's male lead be?
Who is it?
Yes, who?
Do we even need to guess? Anyone with eyes can see it. Here. Is there a second person whose status is higher than mine?
Chu Yu. Director Bai, did he call you? Notifying you privately. The male lead is set to be you.
Director Bai asked me to attend the press conference. He also said he would give me a very important role. Isn't this already very clear?
Exactly. For this kind of thing, how could Director Bai possibly say it directly? What if the news leaks out? And everyone knows Chu Yu is the male lead? Then this press conference, wouldn't it be pointless?
This is good too. The greater the anticipation, the hotter this show will become. It can even make Chu Ming understand that leaving us was leaving behind a great mountain she could rely on. What a huge mistake that decision was.
Perhaps he feels now that between him and us, there is no significant gap. Just wait a moment. When Chu Yu is on stage, and he is below the stage, he will know what the difference between heaven and earth is. The difference between clouds and mud.
Seeing how these petty people gloat over their success, it is truly hard to imagine how you endured being with them for over 20 years.
Therefore, the former Chu Ming who only knew how to passively accept their abuse is already dead.
Everyone please be quiet. I believe everyone already has the answer in their hearts. Then I will announce the result. Let's see if it is the candidate you all have in mind. This person whom we painstakingly selected as the male lead is Chu Yu. Why did you stand up? I haven't announced your role yet. Sit down quickly. Don't mess up the rhythm.
I apologize, Director. Although I clearly know the result will be the same, I was still a bit too eager.
Chu Yu, seeing how confident you are, have they perhaps already confirmed you as the male lead privately? Today's role announcement press conference is just a formality.
The
Although
film
I
was
speak quite bluntly,
translated and narrated by
it might hurt your self-esteem. After all, no matter how hard you try, the result you could never achieve has so easily fallen upon me. You must feel uncomfortable. But there's nothing you can do. Who told me to be so outstanding?
So showy too showy. You can't find a second person more showy than you in the entire venue.
Director, please announce the result quickly. We are already impatient to know.
All right. Then I will announce just a little bit first. This male lead candidate shares the same surname as Miss Chu. They both share the surname Chu.
Director Bai really is too good at keeping us in suspense. Why doesn't he just announce my name?
Who is it?
Who is it?
Surname Chu. I haven't heard of any big star with the surname Chu coming here. I also have the surname Chu. Could it be me?
Chu Ming, your era has arrived. Prepare to take the stage. It is time for everyone to remember the one who became an overnight sensation on the radio, who is now going to redefine the entire entertainment industry. It is you, Chu Ming.
The character Chu is written the same way. My Chu stands on the stage, while his Chu can only kneel below the stage.
Words are empty. Let our male lead stand up himself.
Why are two people standing up?
What is going on?
Why are two people standing up? Who exactly is the male lead? This drama isn't going to have two male leads, is it?
Didn't you hear clearly? Director Bai said the male lead should stand up, not you.
Director Bai just said, the chosen male lead for this drama is surnamed Chu. I am also surnamed Chu. Why can't I stand up?
Chu Ming, the attention you seek must also consider the occasion. Director Bai will not be like US and be lenient towards you.
Then you should quickly tell Chu Yu to sit down. Otherwise, Director Bai will not be as lenient towards you all as I am.
It seems, regarding the male lead candidate, there has been a slight disagreement. I blame myself for not giving enough hints.
No need for hints. Chu Ming is utterly worthless. He doesn't even deserve a minor role that doesn't show his face. A role as important as the male lead. How could it possibly be him? Besides Chu Yu here, may I ask who else can handle this major responsibility?
Everyone please don't blame Chu Ming. After all, he is mentally ill. His current actions are likely due to his mind being unclear. I believe that when he is clear-headed, he would not make such a move. Nor would he cause trouble in such a serious setting.
Director, it's nothing. Esteemed media personnel, Please just assume Chu Ming is having a fit of madness. Show him some leniency, and absolutely do not let him affect our press conference today. Chu Ming, we have already said so much on your behalf. Why won't you sit down? Do you insist on turning Chu Yu's grand ceremony into a complete mess? How can you be so wicked? Your heart is utterly rotten.
I am not crazy. I am very clear-headed. I know what I am doing. As for what you call Chu Yu celebration, I advise you to take those words back. Because I stood up. I intend to stand right there. This celebration is being held for me, Chu Ming.
Chu Ming, and you still say you're not crazy? I think you've had an epileptic fit. Everyone present today are either tycoons from the investment world or people from the entertainment industry. And what are you? That you dare to stand next to Director Bai? Chu Ming, you keep saying you've severed all ties with us. Can you really cut them off? You've angered Director Bai, and we will be implicated too. You did this on purpose. You hope we end up as insignificant as you are. Chu Ming, you truly deserve to die.
Chu Ming, I'm only going to say this once. At this press conference today, besides Director Bai, I won't allow anyone to stand higher than me. Come down now.
What is wrong with you? Can't you hear? Chu, you told you to come down.
I can hear you. But why should I listen to you? Now that I'm standing here today,
The film
I
was
won't step down again.
translated
Director
and
Bai,
narrated
this lunatic
by
is disrupting the
media.
press conference. Quick, tell security to drag him out.
Chu Yu, you are nothing but a figure in the music industry. A mere small-time singer. What right do you have to point fingers? Just based on the remarks you just made. You are the one who should be dragged out.
What did you say? A small-time singer? I am a king of pop. King of pop?
Just a king of pop. A king of pop of your caliber. If you slept the entertainment industry, you could knock down a huge crowd. What do you have to be arrogant about?
Even if Chu Yu's title of King of Pop is worthless, he is still a king of pop. But what about you? You can't even produce a decent piece of work. Yet you dare to mock Chu Yu? I see you are just a piece of trash standing in a garbage dump. You have nothing, yet you dare to mock a god in heaven.
To measure the heart of a gentleman with the mind of a petty person. That describes exactly the kind of person you are.
To measure the heart of a gentleman with the mind of a petty person. How ridiculous. Forget it. Then today I will also let you witness what it means to be a god standing in heaven. Director Bai, please announce the selection for the male lead now.
All right. I won't keep you in suspense any longer. The male lead for this year's major emotional drama, If Spring Is Pity for the Flowers, is...
Well, since I'm announced as the male lead, then I should be the one standing on stage. Chu Ming, you don't have to step off the stage right now, but after the result is announced later. Don't blame me for not giving you a chance.
Director, please announce the result quickly. I can't stand Chu Ming continuing to cause trouble.
Chu wanking. I hope that after the results are announced later, you can still maintain this bossy attitude and high and mighty arrogance.
I hope that after the results are announced, the person who is not the male lead will automatically terminate their contract for this drama.
I'm sorry, Chu Ming. Originally, I was planning to fight for a small role for you, but you went too far. This slim hope was destroyed by your own hands.
That's right. Not being able to play a small role is quite a pity.
This year's major emotional drama, the male lead of If Spring Has Pity for the Flowers, is... Chu Ming, the immensely popular host of Xi'an Radio.
What?
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 No. Director, did you read that wrong? The ones standing on this stage are him and me. What does that have to do with that? Xi'an Radio host?
Chu Ming, the host of Xi'an Radio, isn't even here. And what does Xi'an Radio have to do with casting? What does that have to do with anything? Director, did you pick up the wrong cue card? Chu Ming, the host of Xi'an Radio? This Chu Ming? Don't tell me he just shares the same name. Furthermore, it is the same person.
I did not pick up the wrong card, nor did I read the name incorrectly. The male lead I have chosen is... Chu Ming.
Haven't you all been persistently asking what relationship Chu Ming, the host of Xi'an Radio, has with this Chu Ming? Now you have the answer. Are you satisfied?
Chu Ming, the one who defeated the god of Jiankang that day, was you.
I apologize. I forgot to tell you that I joined Shein Radio. If there is another chance next time, you must destroy me.
Chu-Ming, you clearly knew I was the host of Zhongsheng Radio. You clearly knew this was my only chance to make a move. Yet you still chose to destroy me. Why? Why did you have to do this?
When you abandoned a mentally ill person and put them into a mental hospital, leaving them to fend for themselves, wasn't that also destroying me?
That's not the same. We had no choice. But you did it intentionally.
We truly had no choice. Or were you unwilling to find a solution?
There simply was no way. Who can guarantee that a mentally ill person won't go out and hurt people? What were we supposed to do? Who would bear that responsibility?
Pompous and self-righteous, granting national courtesy. You are always like this. Did I hurt anyone? I hurt my hand, but it was me who was utterly devastated by the wounds you inflicted. If I hadn't already been thoroughly disappointed and stopped holding even a shred of expectation for you, why would I bitterly utter the final words of severing ties?
So what you were doing is taking revenge on me.
The film was translated.
Was everything you did just to take revenge on me?
narrated by M Media.
Not entirely, I suppose. When I see you shed tears of regret, I do feel a slight sense of pity. But I hope even more that you also experience the despair I went through. If you can also survive this kind of despair, look at the war between us. Perhaps I can overcome it.
Mr. Chu Yu, I'm sorry you do not fit the role of the male lead in the drama. If you are interested, the role of the second male lead, we can give you the second male lead.
Let me be a supporting role for Chu-Ming again? I have already been doing that for him for over 20 years. I've had enough.
So during the King of Pop competition, you stole the King of Pop trophy that belonged to me, also because you wanted to change from a supporting role to a lead role.
Yes, I stole it. What about it? I snatched your top spot. I framed you for arson and stealing underwear. I sent you to a mental hospital. I sowed discord between you and all your family members. I did all of it. I did it on purpose, so what?
What? Chu-Yu, what are you saying? Our relationship broke down. It was all caused by your instigation.
That's right. It was me. I just couldn't stand Chu-Ming being better than me. I just couldn't stand him being more outstanding than me. Even more, I couldn't stand him being above me for his entire life.
Chu-Yu, if you say that all the resentment we held against Chu-Ming was caused by you. For so many years we have been wrongly blaming Chu-Ming.
If you hadn't harbored prejudice against me deep down, even if you used the most sinister methods to investigate, how could you have believed?
Can you blame me for what happened before? From childhood to adulthood, I was just an outcast. Everyone disliked me. Everyone looked at me with strange eyes. Everyone said I couldn't compare to him, Chu-Ming.
So for all these years, you used every means to curry favor with us. Slandering Chu-Ming everywhere was all for your pathetic self-esteem, wasn't it?
Shouldn't it be so? If a person doesn't act for themselves, they are too heavy on the ground. Is there anything wrong with fighting for myself? Just do it, I just want to. Step on Chu-Ming's shoulders. Step by step by step. Stand at the highest point. What did I do wrong?
Then what am I? You snatched me away from Chu-Ming. Was it also just to use me for revenge?
That right. Not just you, Lin Shui. And you. You are all just tools I used. As long as it makes Chu-Ming unlucky. As long as I can, I always step on his head. What kind of bullshit affection? I don't care.
Chu-Ming, sorry.
It's too late.
Chu-Yu. How can you be so ruthless? So heartless towards me? I treated you like a younger brother.
Blame me. You were blind yourself. I casually tricked you into a promise. And you believed it.
Chu-Ming. Sorry. It was us. I really didn't see it. Chu-Yu is actually such a scumbag. I'm sorry, Chu-Ming. It was all my fault.
Take back those 3 words. I don't accept it.
The victim all these years, after suffering so much injustice and harsh criticism, and the person who committed the wrong, only using one phrase sorry, can resolve the matter. Then in this world, there wouldn't be so much hatred and resentment.
Director Bai, I'm sorry. If this press conference continues, it is meaningless. I'm leaving first. As for you, you should still take those words you prepared to say to me, the hypocritical I'm sorry, and change them into an appeal to Chuyu's conscience. Or, for you, there is still the possibility of the prodigal son returning, which is priceless.
You can't leave. You took everything from me. Do you really think you can so easily walk out?
Chuyu, let go. If you dare cause trouble again, I will blacklist you in the entertainment industry.
Do you think I'm scared? I already had nothing to begin with. What difference does blacklisting make? I am already utterly disgraced. I also want you to have nothing. I want to perish together with you.
You truly are a pathetic mangy dog.
In the second half of the year,
If spring has pity for the flowers, this drama became a hit as soon as it launched, becoming one of the most popular hits of the year. Chu-ming, you're famous.
Not just famous, but also very stressed out.
What's wrong? Is it because there are too many acting offers, and you can't handle them all? Or is it that the numbers on this bank card are too large? The bank cards can't even hold it all.
In the past 6 months, I've changed residences 3 times, and the phone number. I can't even remember it myself, but they always manage to find me, especially when I don't want to see them. They will definitely appear before me.
They are quite persistent though. However, what are you thinking? Are you planning to hide from them forever, never forgiving them?
At least for now, I haven't thought about forgiving them. Furthermore, in 1 month, it will be the new session of the King of Pop competition, the King of Pop trophy, that I lost last year. I want to take it back this year. During this time, I need peace and quiet for writing songs and composing. Those faces, I don't want to see them.
I understand. How about this? I happen to have a friend. He has a seaside villa for sale. This here is his business card. Give him a call. Just say I introduced you. He can transfer this island villa to you. It's quiet there. No one will bother you.
An island villa. That must be very expensive, right?
Expensive or quiet? Which one do you choose?
Chu Wanqing.
Then, I'll have to change my phone number again. I really don't know how Chu Wanqing and the others managed to find out my phone number. A seaside villa. If it's expensive, so be it. I choose peace and quiet. Let's go.
Island.
We are the ones he spoke of. The one who doesn't love, the one who loves is wrong. The one who doesn't love hurts. The one who loves is wrong. It is our heartlessness. His heart is completely shattered. Chu Ming sang correctly. The harm we inflicted upon him is too great. Just relying on a few words, you think we can obtain his forgiveness? Wishful thinking.
The film was translated and narrated by M Media.
This is his entry song for the competition, and also his inner monologue. Or perhaps it is revenge against us, for being cold-blooded and heartless towards him in the past. This song truly makes us blush when we hear it. This is not Chu Ming's fault. It is the evil we created. It is too much. Chu Ming.
Why are you all here? I apologize. You are not welcome here. This is my private residence. Please leave. Otherwise, I will call security.
Chu Ming, during the past 6 months, you have been hiding from us. But as soon as we had a chance, we came to find you. Chu Ming, we are family. Even if there is some resentment or hatred, we should reconcile, shouldn't we? Chu Ming, if you want to hear the word sorry, we can keep saying it. We can say it until tomorrow, until the day after tomorrow, until you forgive us.
Sell cheap goods to chew you. I don't care for it.
Chu Ming, Mommy came personally to beg for your forgiveness. Considering Mommy's advanced age, and having traveled such a long distance, please just give us one chance to be forgiven, okay?
Well, judging by what you're saying, the one who should be apologizing is me, right? I shouldn't have moved so far away. But I didn't beg you to come looking for me.
Chu Ming, we don't mean to blame you. You know what we mean.
I don't care what you mean. I don't want to listen. I have other matters. I must leave now. Understood. The weather forecast. Near the island over the next few days, there will be a typhoon. Ferry services will be suspended. Before the typhoon arrives, you all should also depart quickly.
Chu Ming, Mommy knew it. You still care about us. Isn't that right? You are still concerned about our safety.
No. Is this concern on my part? I was not aware. This is my private island. If something happens to you here, I will be held responsible. Do not overthink it. What I said was entirely for my own consideration.
Chu Ming, tell us, what exactly must we do to earn your forgiveness?
I once asked you all too, the same question. What exactly should I do to gain your familial affection? When you all eventually can answer me, you will be able to answer yourselves. I hope when we meet next time, we can all find this answer.
Chu Ming, Chu Ming.